Welcome back to QuakeCon 2011, and we're actually on break here with the pro gamers, who actually will have time now to eat and get ready for their playoff games and the bracket games. But I am joined by one pro gamer that does not need food. It is, of course, DaHanG from America, representing Team EG, and you were in group letter. Which letter?
I don't even remember.
Yeah,
the
no
letter.
one knows, do they? And you actually topped your group.
Yeah, the main challenge was going to be Yavek, and I actually was kind of uncomfortable because I didn't want to play him first. Kind of hoped I was going to play either Pachito or Chaotix, because I feel like I should be able to beat them and get warmed up for Yavek. But at the same time, you know, he has to play me first too.
Yeah.
So, and I basically last second ran away on Toxicity, the third map, 13-12 final score. Like one more second, it would have been overtime, and he had the control. But just squeaked by, 1-2-1.
Right, so you topped your group, and beating Avek, I mean, how big of a deal is that for you? You know,
I think it's actually the first time I've beat him in a tournament.
So pretty big.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. Like now, it's like I'm on record beating every major player of the last like 4 years. In some sort of match.
Did you ever play me in Quake 4?
Actually, no. I was a year after.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it wasn't that good. That next year wasn't that good. Not many
No,
good
it
players.
wasn't. Yeah, but yeah, it is just group stage. It's not that important. So
it's still good. It's great. I mean, you know, obviously you want a good day every day, but today is where you're going to have to go through most of your dueling.
Yeah.
So as long as you can keep this form and you don't get cold, I'm sure we'll see some great stuff out of you. We haven't seen you yet on stream. So we'll be looking forward to that. What about the other two opponents? How did you find Chaotix and Bajito, if I can say his name properly?
I think it's Bachito.
Bachito,
I don't know.
yes.
That's the way it's spelled in English. But yeah, I mean, Bachito, he doesn't get a lot of competition, I don't think, in South America. So, and it kind of showed. He just had inexperience. He had solid aim, but it just takes a lot of experience and a lot of like knowledge to compete at like a high level. So those are pretty easy wins. And Chaotix, he's been playing a lot. I don't think he ever got back to his like old form from 5-6 years ago. But I mean, he's definitely a solid player. You can't take him lightly. So.
Yep, and now we're past the group stages. Obviously, the top two from each group go through, but there's not enough from that to fill a whole 16 bracket, and there's going to be 4 players to go through. And do you know how they're going to go through?
I have no idea.
You don't actually know this.
No.
They're going to be voted by the community on Facebook.
Yes.
Honestly, take this very seriously, guys, because there's a lot of people that turned up to this tournament, even had sponsors fly them over, that do want to win. So please vote for the person that you think most deserves it and has the chance to win this tournament, that didn't make top 2 in their group. There are some groups that were quite stacked. There were like definitely 3 players that could go through and win the whole thing. Anybody that you think or know from there that you think might have a chance to go for it?
I mean, I think DKT had a rough group, and I'm biased because he's my friend. And I'm not sure.
How is he playing lately?
He's told me he's been playing bad, so I never saw any of the games, but that's what he told me. He thought Strengths just destroyed him, and there's absolutely nothing.
Toxic.
He said he played well, like not well, but like close versus Toxic, and he could have beat him, but he said he had like no chance versus Strengths. So Chance, he advanced. Paul, like everyone that like should advance, it seemed basically did, except arguably DKT, and even though he's kind of the underdog. I'm not really sure who the third place finishers are that like.
You guys
could
have
get
to go
another
check it out on the interwebs. So what did you make of Toxic beating Strengths in 2-0?
I didn't even know he beat him.
He beat him.
What happened?
He turned into the Toxinator.
Was it just aim versus aim, or?
Toxic's positioning was way better.
Oh yeah.
Strengths was always on items, but couldn't get the kills that he needed. And Toxic did this move on Furious Heights when he was like 4-5-0 down, and basically he came out of where the shotgun spawn is with a rocket launcher and basically bounced him and got the map control and won it off that. So it could have gone either way, but DM13 constantly better position, but Strengths did say he played bad at the end of it. But of course, you play bad if you lose, then you think you do. So does that surprise you that Toxic could do something like that?
It kind of does. It kind of does, because Strengths is he's more of a veteran to Quake Live and obviously well prepared. And I mean obviously Toxic can basically beat anyone, but I just didn't know if he was like that on form today.
Right.
Yeah. So.
A little bit scared.
Am I what?
A little bit scared you have to play them?
No.
Nah.
No.
You got gunner glasses, you look super cool. Why would you be scared?
Exactly.
Do they actually help?
Well, yeah, especially because they're prescription glasses, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, so it's good.
Oh, cool. Well, that's maybe everyone should get them and they'd beat Havoc.
Yes.
Oh, also, Sparty beat Cypher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, we got...
Are you even at QuakeCon? Who am I talking to?
Well, I'm like going in between, running around, like I'm not paying attention to the other
Are
groups
you
really.
surprised by Sparty beating Cypher?
No, I mean, there's like 8 or 10 players that can beat everyone. So, you know, we've seen it in past tournaments. Parties beat like just about everyone at some point in a match, especially group stages. Anyone can beat anyone.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to wrap this one up because I just wanted to get someone to kind of like talk a little bit about what they've been doing because I promised people interviews, and no one wants to come and do an interview with me. But this one, I think it's because all my interviews are really weird normally, right? Yeah. And this one, really normal, right?
Yeah.
Keep it normal.
Okay.
So I want, when we finish this interview, I want you to go back and say, hey, I just did an interview with Too Good, and they'll be like, oh my god, how was it? Are you okay? And be like, no. He was like, no, it was really nice. It was normal. There was no touching, no anything like that. I want
You're
you
good
to
at
tell
this.
people. Yeah. Tell people that, and then I can get more interviews. You
I will
promise?
do that. Yeah.
And then I'll vote for DKT.
There you
I
go.
got one vote. So
we need
yeah.
DKT to go in and then just terrorize the single elim, and then people can complain on ES Reality about Facebook votes.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see someone get in from Facebook and go deep, just for the hell of it. So.
And I think we had something ready down there. What we got ready, is it ready just for me to leave? That's a good ready. All right, then, congratulations on topping your group.
Thanks.
I hope you do well after our little break, and we'll go off and get food now. So you guys watching at home, everyone is out eating. I do believe that most of the Europeans are actually at Denny's. Poor guys. But of course I'm going to take some food, and then we'll be back on schedule as we are right now with the next games. And of course make sure you take the vote seriously on Facebook, and if you have any awesome questions, I'm trying to get more Twitter followers because I think it's the new cool thing. I've got 2,191. How many Twitter followers do you have?
0.
I have way more than you do then. Alright, there's lots more. You can follow me at follow2gg, and we're going to make you a Twitter in the break. I'm going to get you at least 5 followers. Alright, so we'll see you in a bit. This is live. I'm James Goodharding with DaHanG live at QuakeCon 2011. We'll see you after the break for more Quake action.